most reliable trading strategy for millionaires with no losses. Today I will introduce you a very experienced and first of all very successful forex trader, Mr. X. For security reasons I'm not in a position to disclose his name. He wants to remain anonymous because what you will see in this video will shock you. He's closing every position. At the end of the day, he's closing his positions and he makes no losses in all of his trades. It's unbelievable. 85% of his trade is based on his developed machines. Today we will show you the trades, so you will see the trades with your own eyes how he's making profits, and he will explain in detail how this whole forex trading system works. Stay with us.
Caputo and Partners, SwissBankingLawyers.com. We fight for your money.
My name is Enzo Caputo. I am the owner of the boutique law firm Caputo and Partners and the blog SwissBankingLawyers.com. This is the place where successful international business people find tips and solutions to better protect their money with Swiss banks, to pay less tax and to make more money. Stay with us.
We fight for your money.
It's a great pleasure for me to have Mr. X as a forex trader with me today. Mr. X, for security reasons, as we said, we want to keep your identity anonymous because what you have created here is very exceptional. Now my first question to you, why did you invent such a trading strategy, such a trading machine? What is it exactly? Can you explain?
Yes, actually I have to say 20 years ago I was a university professor, and at this time through a coincidence I started with forex trading as everyone with no knowledge. I just traded a platform, and with some good luck I had some profits, but as everyone, over the time you always lose in forex. So that is also the reason that every platform has to warn you, according law, that around 70 to 90%, I even say 95%, lose money. So, but as I had a very good education, I studied electronics and as a mathematics. So I started to introduce myself with all the common strategies which are around the world, which also uses the banks and so.
For example?
For example, mean averages, RSI and overbought, oversold. Fibonacci actually is the only one which is really working.
The rest is not useful, according to your opinion.
No, I really found out, even if you study this very well, I bought booklets, I bought books, and I did 2 courses by Saxo Bank, I have to say, when I was a starter. So I did official courses by Saxo Bank. They explained us what are they doing, but I found out that will not work. And then I got a very crazy idea, and I was thinking the forex doesn't follow any any financial mathematics. I was give myself an axiom. The axiom was, I was thinking forex follows the natural law, and with this axiom I started to build up my own mathematics. So I invented over many years an old mathematics.
7 years, you invested 7 years until the system was perfect.
Yes, no, it was perhaps not absolutely perfect, but it was already very good. It took some more years to tune it, to make it even more perfect.
To make it.
So actually my system works with natural laws, which I invented the mathematics, and because I studied engineering, I had the good luck that I could program even this mathematics myself, because the mathematics you have to program that it shows something on the screen. which you can decide if the trade goes on this direction or the other one.
But this mathematics has nothing to do with roboters, nothing at
nothing,
all. So it's not a roboter, it's just
Yeah.
an alert system. So you're producing certain signals based on the natural law,
Yeah.
and this gives you some signals.
Yes.
And these signals makes your trading guaranteed, so successful.
Absolutely correct. So the mathematics and the programming which I did show me with several indicators when the turning points in the short time are coming. That means I see very early in the short time when a course starts to go down or up. So if the course, I see if the course would go down, I see it very early, I can do, of course, a sell. If I see the course want to go up, I do a buy. And this system is programmed for short time. That means I use only the 5 time frames and the 1 minute time frames. So
you're doing a couple of trades a day.
Yes.
At the end of the day you close everything, so there
Yes.
is no risk exposure. When he's sitting on the table, he executes some trade, he makes some money, then after a couple of hours he wants to do something else, he wants to go playing tennis or whatever, and he's closing, he has no risk because the positions are closed. Is that
Yes,
true?
absolutely.
And there is no day with losses.
no.
There is no day with
Yeah.
losses. So this is quite exceptional. I never saw a thing like that. And I can tell you one thing. I saw many guys, professional guys from Credit Suisse, from the banks, these Forex traders. But this guy, this Mr. X, he's very unique because you cannot losing money with his system. And why it's impossible to lose money?
There are actually 2 points which I have to say about this point. First of all, the mathematics is very unique and very, very, very well tuned. So already mathematics is so exact that without any knowledge, everyone could do 85% of the trades in profit. 15% there's still knowledge or experience, which I have. And the second thing is I did also develop a robot which can trade itself, or I can use it as a hybrid system which I use for my traders. I have some employees. My traders, they trade always with the hybrid robot. That means if they open a trade, for example, they make a buy and it goes in profit, they take the profit. If they open a buy and we are in the 15%, which perhaps the trade is not correct, it goes in a minus by a certain amount, which is very less. The robot takes over this trade and trade it always to zero. So even my traders, they close every day. There is no exception in profit, but by the traders there are still always some trades open which the robot trades to zero. But the robot is reliable, it always works. I don't use myself the robot because I have too much experience. I close my trades always myself. So that means actually this is the truth. It's impossible to lose money with my system. It's not possible.
It's impossible because he's closing the position every day, so you have no risk overnight.
Yes, we have
exposures. Exposures.
overnight.
Yeah.
We have no overnight open trades, and also we don't have any trades open over the weekend. This is very important because Forex Friday night until Sunday night the market is for the traders closed, behind it's working further. So if imagine you have an open trade on Friday night, you don't know what happens in the weekend. So never happens with us. We close every day trades and every weekend. So this is another very, very important
And Mr. X received offers from banks, from big companies for 2-digit million, but he refused. Why did you refuse this super millionaires offer?
Yeah.
So they
First-
offered you millions and you
Yes.
just refused because you preferred to hire people. I saw in at your home that you have some traders working for you. These are employees, and you rejected their offer. Why did you reject their offers?
The short answer, because I'm crazy. The more logic answer is because it's my baby. And I get offer in a 2-digit million. This is the truth. But with this system, it would be a shame only to produce 2-digit million numbers. So this system, together with some good investors, we can produce much more money. First of all, and the second thing, it's really my baby, and even if I perhaps stop, I want to give it to people which are already around me to go on. So I will not stop myself with the system.
Very interesting, very interesting. Later on, you will show us on the PC what you can do. So you will show us live trades. How long are these trades? And how much money you have to invest in these trades in general? How much money do you invest in general?
Yeah.
So for an employee, or how much money you are giving to an employee?
Yeah.
How much money you are giving to yourself to trade?
Yeah. So actually, in average, the trade goes 10 minutes. That means there are a lot of trades which are go out within seconds. But sometimes when we have a very low volatility, I don't need much volatility, but sometimes you have a very low volatility, so it can take 1-2 hours to close a trade. So then in average we are by 10 minutes around. What can I trade? I trade big lot sizes already, but always it's an effect of input. It is like a coin. As more comes in the coin, as more I can produce. So for the moment that you have an idea, myself, the minimum lot size which I open is 100 lot, and my traders open 10 to 20 lots.
Okay, thank you very much. So in case you are interested about this system, we can arrange a meeting, a very confidential meeting, face-to-face, together with Mr. X, and he can show you more details on these systems. So in case you want to do that, feel free to call me. Use this number, is 0041 for Switzerland, 44-212-4404. Just give me a call and we will arrange a meeting. Now let's go together and let's do a live trade together, and we will show you what will happen in the live trade. So let's walk together to the live trades.
So before we do some real trades, I want to give a small introduction that you understand as much as possible how I can go in a beautiful, very good trade. So we see here the 5-minute window, and on the right side we see the 1-minute window. This is now a snip. It's not real time, it's just to give you the introduction. After we change to the real time windows. So what do I do before I take a trade which will go in profit? First of all, I will wait until I see such a bump here. You see here is a bump, and it is very good if this double line here down, here, are as much on the top as possible. So here, both lines are on the top, and we have a bump. So if I would check now the time here, if I go down here and I would see the time here, I see a certain time. I can not show it because it's not real here, but it was around 3:45, I think, in the morning from the 11th, on the 1st of November. So when I have this bump, then I jump to the 1 minute and I see here the actual time. It is 3:45. And now I wait until I see two things, because the bump is here on the 5-minute window, is on the top. That means I am preparing for a sell trade. So when this bump is appearing, it's 3:45. By 3:45 I have this actual situation here, and now I wait for two more things. I wait until I get this yellow hand here, or this yellow arrow here, and I wait until I have a magenta arrow for down. You see here these magenta arrows, here it was green. So at this time when the bomb was arriving, 3:45, it was too early because I didn't have the yellow hand and I didn't have the magenta. So I wait around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes longer. Then I have at this time the yellow hand, and the first time here this magenta arrow for down. Here at this level I open a sell trade. And then I just wait until I am in profit, because all the time 100% of all trades, not 99.9, 100% of all the trades which has first this bump here and this release, they always go in profit. So that's the idea from my trading system, proven by thousands over thousand trades which are all successfully. So you see now I do a small repetition, and then we go to the real trading account. You see how it works. So actually I wait for a bump. When the bump is appearing, I change to the 1 minute, wait for the yellow down, magenta down. Or here, for a buy position, I wait for the bump, both lines are more or less down, so that could be a possible buy. I go here in the 1 minute, wait at this time for the blue arrow and the lime or green arrow. I take the trade here, and of course it goes, as always, in profit. So that is the idea from this beautiful, I guess it's the best trading system around the world. I never saw a better one, because actually I have 100% profit rate if you take only the bumps. As a professional, as I am, I take also sometimes the 2. Then it can happen that 1, 2 trade doesn't go in profit, but finally I compensate this. So, but okay, we have another possibility. This is Japanese, Swiss francs to Japanese. We have the bump. The lines are not very optimal, but still okay. And we have the release here, blue arrow and lime, light green arrow up. So we can take here a buy, which we do. We take here 50 lot and we make buy. So we start as always in minus, because we have to pay commission, and even if the course goes a little bit against me, it always starts in minus. So let's see what happens. We have minus 12 points, commission is 400. We have to wait. I show you again. We are already by minus 3. I will take it quite quickly, because it will not go in a huge profit. Let's place this here. So we see now we have the bump, the lines are going up, which is very well. Very slowly goes direction buy, which we have, and we got the release. We had the blue arrow and here again the magenta. So now I just wait until we are in a profit. Actually, I expect that it touches here. I call it stage 1. Normally there comes a bump, and then the course goes always to this very intelligent line here. So I can expect that it touches here, which will be more than enough in a profit. But it will not go much higher, I think. So, and it goes very slow. We see we don't have a lot of volatility. But again, from the bump, when it goes in a buy, I can expect that it touches this line here. So I see now the distance in between, and you see now we are nearly in profit. But I will not wait too long. I cannot expect too much profit in this trade. So sometimes you'll be really happy. I have to pay first the commission. We are now, I am in profit now, myself. Before, it goes very quickly. But I didn't have the 400 commission. So I wait until boss is paid. I am in profit. A minimum I need plus 400 to cover all the commissions. If we are here in 0, it starts to be red here. So that means only commission I have to pay. If it is in the blue, it's getting blue here, I paid the commission and I'm in a total profit. So I always wait until I see blue here. And You see here also is another very good thing here. Gecko Invest go long. It is the cross here. If that starts, I know always it goes higher than here. Huh? So I know 100% sure that it ends up in a profit. So we just wait now. It's very low volume, so it takes some more time, perhaps than in average. Sometimes it goes only seconds to be in profit. When you have very less volume, it can take half an hour or so. So in general, today we have very less volume. So, but you see it goes slowly. Huh? And I have to be ready. We are now only -6, -5. So it's very easy trading. No stress for me because I'm 100% sure it goes in profit. So that makes me very confident, reliable. I never have stress in trading. All other people have stress. In Forex, around 90-95% of the people loses money, which is very good because my profit I earn from the losers. So let's hope we have even more losers in the future. So now we wait. You see very low volume. We are -16, -12. I have to be patient. As I said, it will go up to this point here for sure. I will take it a little bit earlier because it's a little bit slow motion here. So when it is so slow, I don't cash in too much. Better you close with a small profit and you try another currency, which has perhaps a little bit more volatility. What I can do if I'm sure it goes up, even it pushes now a little bit down, it doesn't care me. I know it goes up because the system tell me that. Of course, when I have now -41, it's a good idea to say, okay, why not open a little bit more in the same direction, which I do now. I make another buy. And then there are two possibilities. I can take this one in profit, the second trade, or when I have in all over profit, I can close both trades. So these are now the possibilities which I have. And you see we have 20 points in plus. We have 1,900. I want to have the 1,000 and I take it now. Look, peng. So, and you see now, only the last two trades, we did already 15,000 today within 2 hours, which is very good. So this was the last two. I opened this one a little bit early. I closed with -200, but the other one was 2,700. So crazy good trade. So if you do that the whole day, you can earn money.
Information just like this you cannot find in bibliothèques, not in libraries and not in the internet. If you like more information just like this, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Press the button below and ring the bell. By doing so, by ringing the bell, you will never miss a new video. Be rich and remain rich. Have a wonderful day.